is reasonably short, one page, giving an outline of what we expect you to do. And essentially, it is really straightforward. It is more or less just putting together all those different building blocks in a way that Alexander has explained during the past days. Consider what you need to do for backup purposes. It's essentially a theoretical exercise to design and create well, a backup solution for a very straightforward and simple IT environment. We give that outline in here. We have a number of servers. We have the amount of data to back up. We have ideas when we do the backups. And well, you would then have to consider what you need to do to achieve those goals in that environment. You will need to think about things like pools, like schedules. You will have to do the I would say pretty common rule of thumb calculations about bandwidth and storage occupancy over time. Sketch that whole thing in a Bacula configuration file only for the director, and of course you don't need to give or to create the configuration for every single host that we pretend you have, which would be 80 servers, for example. It is sufficient if you have examples for those things that are actually distinguishable, that are having different settings, and give a tiny bit of explanation around that. We have had submissions of plain configuration files with a few command lines in there, which was totally fine. We had submissions where people provided us with let's say long essays explaining their thinking and their reasoning, and lots of details, ideas, and long configuration files. That is also fine. Do it the way you like it. Just make sure that we get enough to understand where you see the potential problems with that environment, how you would solve those problems, and give us an idea that you understand how to create the necessary configuration file. That's what we need here. This is something that probably needs, well, let's say 2 or 3 hours of work. I think you will not need to know more about Bacula than what we have covered in this course. You will need a tiny bit of background with experience with IT systems, probably, and you should be able to come up with a reasonable, straightforward solution for that one. You have time enough for that. I think we put in that we would accept submissions until June 28th, meaning end of next week. And I think we're not going to draw the line at that Friday night or anything. I mean, it's the weekend after that. So the week after that, we will look into what we have and then see if that is fine. And also, once more, to make this very clear, this is not obligatory. This is optional. You decide if you want to do this extra exam exercise thing. I think it's worth doing it because essentially it comes for free. It doesn't require any totally unrealistic effort, and it gives you at least a somewhat nicer looking certificate in the end, and potentially access to our Admin 2 course if you ever want that, if you can convince your boss to send you there. All of that stuff, admittedly, okay, might or might not happen, but it's coming for free, this exercise. So go for it, I think.
Oh, okay. And thank you, Arno. I will grab the screen once again from you. Sorry, just to, okay. Okay. So, as Arno shared with you, this is the, oh, sorry, you don't see my screen. Now you see it. So this document you should download from the file share. Okay. Take a look at it. Send us your result, send us your solution to this task. Again, I remind you, this is the thing that it is optional for you of course, but I expect that majority of you would want to take it because that will allow you, together with all the other exercises, to receive a fully qualified Admin 1 certificate. If you do not finish the exam, but do finish the exercises, we will issue to you a different type of certificate. Is called a participation certificate. Okay, that proves that you have been listening into the course and also that you have that you perform the exercises. Okay, and there is one more type of certificate that is called the attendance that will be issued to you if you do not work on the exercises or the exam. So you will be getting some type of certificate. There is ample of time in our reckoning until the next Friday, even next Sunday, that is the 30th of June, for you to send in all the missing exercises and the final exam. Some of those things that you send in will require a rework. Don't fret about that one. We will let you know if anything's amiss, and you will be given additional time to fix it. But by the next Friday or even the next Sunday evening, you need to send in all of these, at least in the first version, for us to be considering you eligible for any of the higher certificates. Okay? And with this, I will definitely close the presentation, okay, and stop my screen sharing. Okay, and turn on my camera so I can tell you once more, thank you for participating in this course, and thank you, Arno, also for helping out. Arno needed quickly to get out. He has some things to attend to, but okay. Thank you all. I will be here available for the next hour, but we have finished all the mandatory lectures and all the mandatory material has been covered from this course. So you are free to disconnect at any time. Okay, but